Okay, back out in the China shop, September 21. Just about a month till October 26th to our test day. So, yes, I will be working on my car today too. I'll bring you that video later. But wanted to get the axle out of Bray's cart and talk to Kim at PKT. And for $40, he said he'd straighten it. It's a bit butched. I mean, it is where the bearings have been leaving witness marks, right? Or you know, where the bearing collar had actually spun on the axle, tore it up a bit. I just wanted to show you. I went ahead and I put this flat spot in here and drilled these holes because it was a two-stroke axle. The sprocket was out here for the two-stroke engine we got with the cart. We wanted to run a four-banger, so even with a 206, flopping the axle the other way around wouldn't have done us any good. Yes, this might have been okay. No, it really would have been here, wouldn't it? The bottom line is we wouldn't have had anything for the brake rotor, right? So we had to do what we did, or buy a four-stroke Sportsman-specific axle for this cadet cart. But I went ahead and did it myself, and it's no big deal. But the axle is actually bent in the middle. Because it was, I mean, if we had a second or a third bearing here, it probably would have just got bent out here. But you can see how out of whack that is. Right? Look at that. And look at this. That's how bent it is, right? You can see the cassette moving and everything. And it's all tight. I checked everything, make sure all that was tight. So when we had the sprocket and the chain on, it would get real, I mean, like guitar string tight. And then you roll it again, and it would be so floppy loose you could just flip the chain right off, right, by running it off the gear. So we went ahead and we took it out, we got it out, and we put it on the flat table over here next to us. If we can get it all the way out of here now with one hand, which I doubt. It took two hands to get it out the first time. Let me set you down. I'm going to put you high atop my exhaust manifold heat shield on top of the TIG welder. That's right. It gets to that point where it's bent, you know, and it just it doesn't want to slide through there. What did I use on here last time? A little extension or something. Hang in there, folks. I cleaned up the inside of these bearings thinking, you know, it would help it go to get back together so I could make this video to show you how bent it was. Which I guess I should have done before I took it all out. But I wanted to be able to pull it out, put it on a flat table, or at least a flat tabletop, and show you what's going on with it here. You come over here with me and take a look. You'll see she's bent right in the middle. You see that? She's touching each end, and it's bent right in the middle. Is here. We're up. So it might actually be bent in two different, you know, bent here and out here. And Kim will know. I think they indicate these things when they do it. But you see what I'm talking about here? This is on the engine side where the one of the two set screws were tightened down, and that thing was walking around here. I mean, for Brayden in a parking lot, straighten it out, right? We will have the big talk tomorrow. Sherry's having her sisters and everybody out here for the mother-in-law's birthday. And so Bray in Brooklyn and their mother's coming, their dad's not coming. But the dad, Joe doesn't care. He could care less whether Bray races go-karts or not or whatever. He don't care. He's a stick and ball guy. My deal, my problem is if I'm going to spend the money on this thing, buying a 206 and getting the right slide for the carb and following all the rules and buying new tires for for that specific track and rules package and all that. Getting the kid a karting suit and a full face legal helmet and all that. That's an investment, right? And I'm already invested. He likes it. That's cool. He says he wants to go to the racetrack, and that's cool too. But tomorrow we're going to have the big talk, because the big issue is with my sister-in-law. Her and the old man Joe. They make plans to go camping and partying, whatever they do, concerts and stuff. They have this group that they all hang around with, and a couple of the other people in the group, couples, have kids, and they take their kids. You went around even out drinking, partying for a week, which is cool. You don't dump them on somebody, but I was exposed to it at the racetrack. My parents drank after dark, but they put us to bed, but that isn't how things work these days. But anyway, I have to know that when it's a race weekend and they have plans to go somewhere, if you're going to say no, the kid can't go racing, he has to go with us, then I'm done. If he wants to keep driving this go-kart in a parking lot, I'll just get the axle straightened. We'll put it back together and either sell it or he can drive it in a parking lot. But keeping something like this, it's not a bicycle. I can't hang it on the wall and get it out of the way. So if they're only going to come over, half a dozen times over the summer, there's no point in me keeping a go-kart around for him to play with. If he wants to go racing, then we're going to go racing. And we're going to go run all the club series races at East Lansing. And he's going to meet kids, and he's going to learn how to be a good loser and a humble winner. And he's going to learn about teamwork. He's going to learn about mechanics and all the things that karting offers a kid, I know what Bob's saying. Just it's up to him. If he wants to go sometime and doesn't want to go another, that's okay. No, it's not. It's not, because I have limited room here, and I have limited investment power. I'm gonna spend my money on things that are gonna pay back. So getting another kid in it and taking them to the racetrack with their parents or whatever to drive it, I'm into that too. As long as we are going to go racing and we're going to develop a youngster, then fine. I prefer it to be my niece or nephew, but so that's where I'm at. We're going to have this big talk tomorrow when they get here. They don't know about it yet, but I'm going to tell her, listen, if he can't just up and go racing when it's time to go racing, and you guys got plans to go drinking and tubing and pontoon boating and log cabin camping and drinking, partying with your buddies, and you're not going to let them go racing, then we're done. So talk to Kim. He says bring it out, and I'll straighten it out while you wait, because you're so far away from here, which is cool. I don't have to drive out, drop it off, and then go all the way back out there again. Wixom Novi from here is surely 40 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe half an hour to 45 minutes. So that's not right next door. And I certainly don't want to drop it off and bail. I'll even go out to lunch or something. And he said, you can just stay. It won't take that long. But once he gets a load of this, I'm sure he's going to try to sell me a new axle. And if my sister-in-law says, hey, you can take him whenever he's scheduled to go racing, he can go, then we'll just buy a new axle for it. And we'll talk to Kim about a 206 package, because he supplies all that stuff. So that's where we're at right now. Got the hands dirty, got out here making another mess. I'm going to go ahead and start drilling and countersinking and drill and tap for my radiator, and then take that bar off of there and get all that done. The bar we made to go on the chassis mount on my cart. But just a quick update on the kid, and we'll know more tomorrow about where we're going or whether we're going racing or not. So peace out, y'all. Bring you a little bit more from the shifter cart in just a little bit. Hang in there. It'll get better. It'll get better. We'll get her straightened out. Boy, he did one heck of a job on that thing.